Right, today's cooking episode is Puerto Rican barbecue, beef strips. I don't know if it's actually Puerto Rican or not. The guy I learned this technique from about 20 years ago was in fact Puerto Rican. Anyway, go out and get yourself a big roast. The cheapest, absolute cheapest beef roast you can find. Chuck, what have you, and take it home. We're talking a good, I don't know, 5-8 pound roast, and cut it against the grain, not along with the grain of the meat, about 1/2 inch cubed and about 5 to 8 inches long. It doesn't matter how long it is really, but make sure it's not more than, like, say, 1/2 inch. Once you get them cut up, you're going to need at least a 6-pack of beer for this recipe in bottles, and I'll tell you why. Get you some good seasoning salt, something like Goya seasoning salt, or what the hell's the other one? Murphy's? No. Slap Yo Mama from New Orleans, something with a little pepper and salt and garlic powder and onion powder. One of those Lowry's is a good one too. Sprinkle it all over the strips. Take a beer bottle, an empty one. You have to empty it first. Beat the holy crap out of the pieces of meat. Bam, 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 bam. After you sprinkle it with your seasoning salt. Bam, 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 bam. Get you a bucket. Or I like to use sometimes a trash bag, like a hefty bag, one of the smaller ones. Hefty bag's probably better. And take 2 good-sized bottles of salsa, pour them into the bag. 2 beers, pour them into the bag. Fresh ground pepper if you got it. If not, a teaspoon of regular pepper. Throw it in the bag. A tablespoon of corn flour if you got it. If not, not too important. It helps. It's a nice texture. It sticks to the meat and stuff like that. Okay, so you're gonna need about, let me recap, 2 beers, 2 big bottles of salsa, 2 cloves of garlic, 1/2 a red onion. Chop up all your onion, your garlic and stuff. It can be chunky style, don't matter. Throw it in the bag. Pour your beers in the bag. Put all your seasoning and about 2 tablespoons of the seasoning salt in the bag. And like I said, take the meat strips, sprinkle the seasoning salt on them, beat the holy crap out of them with the beer bottle, tenderizing as you go. Pow, 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 pow. Throw the meat strips into the bag. Now, the guy I learned this off of, he used like a bucket. I prefer the bag for one important reason. You can suck all the air out of it, tie the top off of it, and when you throw it in the fridge, you can also periodically massage the meat. But without any air in it, it actually, all the juices and stuff, vacuum-wise, suck into the meat. So you're going to throw all this into either a bag or bucket, and then throw it in the refrigerator. Now, this is an overnight deal. You need to put it in there if you're going to barbecue, let's say on Sunday, Saturday afternoon, early evening, 6-7 o'clock at the latest. Throw all this stuff in the refrigerator and leave it sit there until you cue, which will be probably around 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. What I'm getting at is minimal 12 hours, 24 or more is better. You can leave it sitting in your refrigerator for 2 days. That's how glorious this is. And then when you're grilling, I prefer charcoal. I don't like the gas hoopla. When you're actually grilling, get it as hot as possible, your grill, and then throw all your strips on there. Fill up the entire grill top, put the lid on it, and let it sit about I'd say no more than 3 minutes. Then pick the lid off, flip them, flip all the strips, and let it go another 3 minutes. So we're talking total cook time, 6 minutes. Do not go longer. You can go less is better, but do not go longer. This is beef we're talking about. It's going to be tender, juicy. The last thing you want to do is overcook your meat. And this has been Food in a Flash. I can't use Food in a Flash because it's an actual, what do you call that? Trademarked expression from some show. This has been Napdog's Food Minute. Believe me, everybody will go gaga over your meat strips. You can call them what you want to. I don't know, Arkansas blast, what have you. If you're Middle Eastern, throw a little cumin in there, and you can call them, I don't know, Turkish strips. I don't care. Point is, they're going to be tender, juicy, and well flavored. And that's been my Food Minute. Enjoy, y'all.